The game early. Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. Only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Out to center. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. The pitch. Out there to center. Kovaleski. Long run on his horse. Can't get to this one. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. Runners.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Up the middle. Base hit, one run in already. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield.
Up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first, and he's safe at first. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And the lead is up to 5.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The throw in.
Comes through with the RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Smoked on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Kovaleski in position, and that is that. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that ball is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 6-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
32 years old, and he was born in the Netherlands. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carried. Out of here! And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Runs across in the frame, last half of inning number 5. That one ripped left field. Long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-5.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup.
Out to short, finds his way through, base hit. And after grinding through that at-bat, he gets the best of it.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chance...
Hit on the ground might be two. Rodriguez toss to second, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one long.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Around second now, going for three. The relay throw. In with a one-out triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second
for a strike. That one ripped. Base hit down the line. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they tie it late here in game one.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much. Hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead in game one.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-6.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One strike away from securing game one. Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top. High fastball is going to make that pitcher really have to...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives them the lead. It's 1-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the counts.
A changeup, a cutter, and a runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save!
But I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2000. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but...
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
That's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch is a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Up the middle, and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Now this is in the air down the line. Condon sizes this one up, and that is the third out of the inning. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose. They once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over. It could be his nerves. It could be adrenaline, just too pumped up. This is a big game, and sometimes guys need to get a little fatigued so that they can allow their stuff to really play. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for
to third, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Another comes in to score. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there.
Struck him out looking. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there ends the inning. Pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And
swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location.
Goes down looking. 6 innings are in the books. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well done, drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. And now they've got some speed on first.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. In there, got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's
getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it?
To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that right there.
Away. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over.
The stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Got him swinging. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Santiago winds and deals. There's a swing and a drive. Kovalevsky flying after this one. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much...
The 1-1. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
A couple of singles back-to-back. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Game 4 of the ALCS. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 in this one. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Go. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Position. Kovaleski, the next to hit. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this.
ALCS. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the top of the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out and that really make a name for themselves.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And the ball thrown away into center field. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. The tying run at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-3. Now around second, going for third. And they hold the tying run at third with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Bounce back to the mound. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Strike 3, got him swinging. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Oh, right to the backstop. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time, he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done, drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. Popped up. Condon on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Hard liner. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. It's 1-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder.
Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boo, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough.
Struck him out looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand.
In the air to left down the line. Cruz. And that's the third out. Look out! And it hit him. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
5. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. That one the other way. Makes the catch. Inning over.
He's going to come away with the W.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body. Got him. Nice play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Fly ball center field. Kovaleski should have this one. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Left field. Carpenter in position. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Is just one strike away. Gets under and pops it up. And that'll do it.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
Series. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for it. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. See you later. And this place is rocking. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run. Foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strike.
Right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Ripped towards third. Handles, throws to first, and that is the inning. Swings and misses, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver it.
Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Not sure if the runner got a great read on that. That slow dribbler, you just got to make sure the direction is right, and that time he made a bad decision. Tough out at the plate.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Athletics out front here, 2-1. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Up the middle, Leonard on the run, throw to first, on the money, nice play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Get the tying run on base. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Batista warming up as well. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it converted.
Left field. And it drops in. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And now Bob Mitre. Rudder takes off. throw to second. Tag out at second.
Well, that's just a good baseball play right there. I mean, pretty good jump off the pitcher, I'd say, and good catch and throw by the catcher. And I think if you did that 10 times, half the time the guy might be safe, the other half probably out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Out there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's lost.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very 2 outs to score that run from first.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.